Yeah, so I think the first thing is there's, integrated, many of the security solutions today are integrated. So meaning, from a network security perspective, it used to be, you bought a firewall, behind the firewall, you deployed an intrusion detection or prevention system, a separate web filter. I think, looking for integrated capabilities, making sure, you're using, what you can on an integrated solution, because oftentimes adding a license for, a malware detection, like a sandboxing solution, is pretty reasonably priced on those solutions. I think there's more cloud offerings you could look at that are reasonably priced and, easy to manage from that perspective. I think using threat intelligence is more accessible today. There's threat intelligence gateway technologies that are out there. Joining the ISACs, if you're in financial services, you should be a member of FSISAC. It's not a huge cost to get involved there, and you get access to lots of stuff. I mean, sometimes it's premium priced, as far as things you can get access to, but there's a lot of value you get. And then the other thing I would say, cost conscious, is if you're using cyber insurance, look at what benefits you get. So, for example, we partner with AIG, and I will tell you, as part of AIG Cyber Edge, they provide a lot of complementary tools and services and discount on services from name brand vendors. So, I would look to make sure you're getting the most out of a cyber insurance policy, because there's access to more than you think with those policies.
Okay, so let's wrap it up here. When it's finally time to ask leadership for these funds, what are some sort of strategies that you should engage or can engage in to ensure that they understand that no matter how tight the budget, that security awareness money is always money well spent?
Yeah, so I think, honing in on the security awareness side of it is, it's hard to argue that, people aren't the weakest link, right? I mean, we just, there's enough data to show that, it's phishing and so, and we know that an ounce of prevention, right, is worth more than a pound of cure. Mm-hmm. And so, the things we can do to make our employees more aware of phishing, pale in comparison to the cost we see when something happens. So I don't think those solutions are that outlandish or that expensive. So, I mean, to me, there's an interesting business case there. I don't know if ROI studies have been done there or not, but I will tell you, paying $17 million like Atlanta had to do for ransomware, the cost to remediate from a breach pales in comparison to doing some prevention. And again, there's low cost ways to do some security awareness, and there's some free ways to do it too.